You're running out of time, not in some distant, abstract way, not someday in the future. I mean right now. As you're sitting here, listening to this, time is moving, seconds are slipping, minutes are disappearing. And the truth is, you don't get them back. Let that sink in. Every single day, you wake up with 24 hours. That's it. No more, no less. The same 24 hours that successful people use to build empires, change their lives, and chase their dreams are the same 24 hours that most people waste, scrolling, procrastinating, and making excuses. So the real question is, what are you doing with yours? Because whether you like it or not, time doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're not feeling motivated. It doesn't slow down because you're not ready. It keeps going. And if you don't wake up soon, you're going to look back one day and realize you traded your dreams for comfort. You traded your potential for distractions. You traded your life for later. But here's the harsh truth. Later is a lie. Later is the biggest scam you've ever been sold. You say, I'll start tomorrow. I'll work on it next week. I'll chase my dream when things are better. But tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next year. And before you know it, years of your life are gone and nothing has changed. You're still stuck, still dreaming, still wishing. And deep down, you know you're capable of more. You feel it, don't you? That voice inside your head that tells you, you were meant for something bigger, that you have more to give, that you're not living up to your true potential. But instead of listening to that voice, you silence it with distractions, with comfort, with excuses. You tell yourself it's okay to wait. You convince yourself you have time, but you don't. None of us do, because time is the one thing you can't control. You can't pause it. You can't rewind it. You can't negotiate with it. Once it's gone forever. Think about that. There are people right now who would give anything, everything, just for one more day, one more chance, one more opportunity to do what you're putting off. And yet here you are, wasting yours, scrolling through your phone, watching other people live the life you want, telling yourself one more video, one more break, one more day. How many one mores have already turned into lost years? At some point, you have to wake up. At some point, you have to realize that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to knock on your door and hand you your dream life. No one is going to magically give you success, discipline, or purpose. That's on you. Your life is your responsibility. And if you don't take control of it now, someone else will decide it for you. Your job, your circumstances, your fears, they will shape your future if you don't. So ask yourself this. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with living an average life? Are you okay with settling? Are you okay with knowing you could have done more, but you didn't? Because one day, you're going to have to face that question. One day, you're going to look back at your life and see two versions of yourself. The person you became and the person you could have been. And the difference between those two people, it's what you did with your time. Did you use it or did you waste it? Did you take action or did you wait? Did you chase your dreams or did you let fear control you? Because fear, that's the real enemy. Not lack of time, not lack of resources, not lack of opportunity. Fear, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of stepping out of your comfort zone. So you stay where it's safe. You stay where it's easy. But let me tell you something. Nothing great ever comes from staying comfortable. Comfort is where dreams go to die. It's where ambition fades. It's where potential disappears. And the longer you stay there, the harder it becomes to leave. That's how people wake up at 40, 50, 60 years old, wondering where their life went. Not because they didn't have time, but because they wasted it. They thought they had more of it. They believed the lie of later. Don't let that be you. Don't be the person who waits until it's too late to realize what really matters. Because right now, you still have a chance. Right now, you still have time. But not forever. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. You don't need more time. You need more urgency. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You need to create it. Because the perfect moment doesn't exist. There will always be a reason to wait. Always be an excuse. Always be something holding you back. So, if you're waiting for everything to be perfect, you'll be waiting forever. And forever is not something you have. Time is moving. Right now, as you listen to this, your life is happening. The question is, are you living it, or are you just watching it pass by? Because every day you don't take action is a day you'll never get back. Every day you hesitate is a day lost. Every day you choose comfort over growth is a day you stay the same. And staying the same is the most dangerous place you can be, because the world is moving forward. People are growing. People are improving. People are chasing their dreams. And if you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. So wake up. Wake up before it's too late. Wake up before regret becomes your reality. Wake up before you run out of chances. Because one day you will. And when that day comes, there are only two types of people. Those who say, I'm glad I did. And those who say, I wish I had. Which one will you be? The choice is yours. But not forever. Time is ticking, and you're running out of it. The scariest part about time isn't that it moves fast. It's that you don't notice it's slipping away until it's already gone. One day feels harmless. You tell yourself, it's just today, I'll start tomorrow. But that just today turns into a habit, and habits shape your life. A single wasted day might not seem like much, but stack those days together, days where you chose comfort over growth, distraction over discipline, and suddenly you're looking at months, even years of lost potential. That's how dreams die, not in one dramatic moment, but quietly, slowly, day by day. And the worst part? You don't even realize it's happening. You get comfortable. You settle into routines that feel safe, but keep you stuck. Wake up, scroll your phone, do the bare minimum. Tell yourself you'll do better tomorrow. Go to sleep, repeat. Does that sound familiar? Because that cycle, that loop, is exactly what's keeping you from becoming who you're supposed to be. It's not that you don't have goals. It's not that you don't have dreams. It's that your daily actions don't match them. You say you want success, but your habits say otherwise. You say you want change, but you keep doing the same things. And here's the truth most people avoid. Your life right now is a reflection of your habits, not your intentions, not your ideas, your habits. So if you're not where you want to be, you don't need a miracle. You need discipline. Because motivation, it comes and goes. Some days you feel unstoppable. Other days, you don't even feel like trying. That's normal. That's human. But the people who win in life, the ones who actually achieve their goals, they don't rely on motivation. They rely on discipline. They show up when they don't feel like it. They work when it's hard. They keep going when it's uncomfortable. Because they understand something you need to understand right now. Your future is built on the days you don't feel like doing anything. Anyone can work when they're motivated. Anyone can chase their goals when they feel inspired. But can you do it when you're tired? Can you do it when you're bored? Can you do it when no one is watching? That's what separates average from extraordinary. And right now, you have a choice. You can keep living the same day over and over again, hoping something will magically change. Or you can decide, today, that enough is enough. That you're done wasting time. That you're done making excuses. That you're done being the person who almost tried. Because almost doesn't count. Almost working hard doesn't count. Almost chasing your dreams doesn't count. Almost becoming your best self doesn't count. You either do it or you don't. There is no in between. And the longer you stay in that almost zone, the more time you lose. Think about where you were a year ago. Be honest with yourself. Are you where you thought you'd be? Are you closer to your goals? Or are you still stuck in the same place? Because if nothing changes, then nothing changes. Read that again. If nothing changes, then nothing changes. Your life will not magically improve. Your dreams will not chase you. Your goals will not achieve themselves. It all comes down to one thing. What you decide to do starting now, not tomorrow, not next week. Now, because the truth is, you already know what you need to do. You don't need more information. You don't need another video. You don't need another plan. You need to take action. That thing you've been putting off, that goal you keep delaying, that step you're afraid to take, that's exactly where you need to start. And yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be hard. You're going to doubt yourself. You're going to feel like quitting. But that's part of the process. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Becoming a better version of yourself is uncomfortable. But staying the same, that should scare you more. Because staying the same means staying stuck. It means waking up next year in the exact same position, with the same regrets, the same excuses, the same what ifs. Is that really what you want? Or do you want more? Do you want to actually live a life you're proud of? Do you want to wake up with purpose? Do you want to know that you gave everything you had instead of holding back? Because if you do, then it's time to act like it. Not tomorrow, not someday, today, right now. Because time is not waiting for you. It's not slowing down. It's not giving you extra chances just because you weren't ready. You have this moment. That's it. And what you do with this moment determines everything. So stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop telling yourself you'll do it later. Later is gone. All you have is now. And now is enough. Enough to start. Enough to change. Enough to take the first step. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to move. Because once you start, everything begins to shift. Your mindset, your confidence, your direction. But all begins with one decision. The decision to stop wasting time. The decision to take control of your life. The decision to finally wake up. So ask yourself one last question. If not now, then when? Because every second you wait is a second you lose. And those seconds, they add up faster than you think. You think you have time. You think you have years ahead to figure things out, to start over, to chase your dreams. But here's the brutal truth. You don't. Time doesn't wait for anyone. It doesn't care if you're scared, tired, or uncertain. It keeps moving. Every second that passes is a second that will never come back. And while you're hesitating, while you're waiting for the perfect moment, life is passing you by. Look around you. Look at the people who are living their dreams, building their lives, creating impact. They didn't wait until they felt ready. They didn't wait for the perfect conditions. They started. They acted. They pushed forward when no one believed in them. And you can do the same. But only if you stop lying to yourself. Stop telling yourself that you'll start tomorrow. Stop saying that you need more time, more resources, more confidence. All of that is just fear disguising itself as reason. Fear that you might fail, fear that you might be judged, fear that you might finally do something big and change your life. Because change is scary. Yes, it's scary. And yes, it's uncomfortable. But nothing that's worth it ever comes easy. Comfort is the silent killer of potential. It's the soft pillow you rest on while the world keeps running. It's the excuse that keeps your dreams on the shelf collecting dust. And the longer you stay comfortable, the harder it becomes to move, to grow, to become the person you were always meant to be. So here's the moment where you have to decide. Are you going to be the person who stayed comfortable? Or are you going to be the person who fought, struggled, and refused to let life pass by? Because here's what the fight feels like. Hard, exhausting, sometimes lonely. But here's what it brings: growth, purpose, pride, and the life you've been dreaming of. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be easy. But every step forward, every small victory, every moment of discipline compounds. And one day, you'll look back and realize that all the time you feared losing was actually the time you were gaining your freedom, your strength, your destiny. And the truth is, most people never reach that point. Most people never do anything with their time because they're too busy waiting, too busy fearing, too busy procrastinating. They look at successful people and think they're different, special, lucky, but they're not. The difference is simple. They acted when they were scared. They kept going when it was hard. They refused to let time slip through their fingers. And that can be you too. But only if you wake up. Only if you stop making excuses. Only if you choose urgency over comfort. Because urgency creates momentum. Momentum creates results. And results create the life you're meant to live. So what does waking up look like? It looks like showing up every day. It looks like doing the things you don't want to do. It looks like facing the fear, the doubt, and the resistance and moving forward anyway. It's not glamorous. It's not easy, but it's the only way. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for opportunity to knock. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can, because the clock is ticking. Every moment wasted is a moment you'll never get back. And one day, that clock will run out. Ask yourself this. When it runs out, will you be proud of how you spend your time, or will you be filled with regret? Regret is heavy. It stays with you. It haunts you. It's a feeling of knowing you could have done more, but you didn't. Don't let regret be your companion. Let action be your companion. Let discipline be your guide. Let urgency be your fuel, because the window for your best life is not infinite. The chances to start, to grow, to achieve, to change, they are limited. And the only way to seize them is to act. Now, not later, not someday. Now, think about what you want your life to look like. Picture it clearly. See yourself living it, feeling it, achieving it. And then realize that life isn't going to show up for you. That life doesn't exist yet. You have to create it. You have to fight for it. You have to earn it. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start, once you commit, once you take those first steps, something changes. Fear doesn't disappear, but it gets smaller. Doubt doesn't vanish, but it becomes manageable. The impossible starts to feel possible. The dream starts to feel achievable. And the life you once thought was out of reach starts to come into focus. All because you decided to stop waiting. All because you decided to wake up. Time will never wait. Opportunities will never pause. The world will never slow down for you. You either move forward or you get left behind. So stand up, take control, take responsibility, take the first step today. Don't let comfort steal your future. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let hesitation rob you of your life. Because one day, your time will run out. And when it does, there's only one question that matters. Will you be the person who acted or the person who watched life pass by? Wake up now. This is it. This is the moment where everything changes. Everything you wanted, everything you've dreamed of, everything you've been too afraid to chase. It all comes down to this. Right here, right now, you've wasted enough time. You've let fear, doubt, and comfort steal years of your life. You've waited for the perfect moment that will never come. And if you don't act today, you might never get another chance. The harsh truth? Time is unforgiving. It doesn't stop. It doesn't wait. And it doesn't care about your excuses. Every second that ticks away is gone forever. And once it's gone, you can't get it back. So ask yourself, are you ready to live the life you were meant to live? Or are you going to keep watching it pass by? Because here's the reality. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you success on a silver platter. No one is going to fight for your dreams. That's your job. And it's your responsibility to start now. The person you are today is not who you have to be tomorrow. You can change. You can grow. You can transform your life. But only if you take action. Only if you push past fear. Only if you refuse to let another day slip through your fingers. Think about the life you want. Picture it. Feel it. Imagine the freedom, the pride, the success, the happiness. That life is not going to appear on its own. It's going to take everything you've got, every ounce of effort, every bit of discipline, every drop of courage you can summon. It won't be easy. It won't be comfortable. It will test you. It will challenge you. It will push you to your limits. And there will be times when you want to quit, times when you feel weak, times when you doubt yourself. That's the test. That's what separates the dreamers from the doers, the winners from the losers, the people who live with purpose from the people who drift through life. Every successful person has faced fear. Every successful person has felt doubt. Every successful person has had moments when giving up seemed easier than moving forward. The difference is this: they acted anyway. They took the steps no one else wanted to take. They pushed through pain, through rejection, through failure. And that's what made them unstoppable. That's what gave them the life they always wanted. That's what gave them time back, because they refused to waste it. And so can you, right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, this is your chance to rise, to fight, to become the person you've been meant to be, to live the life you've been dreaming of. Because here's the secret most people ignore. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is action. Nothing else. Not luck, not money, not opportunity. Just action. Do something today. Even if it's small. Even if it's uncomfortable. Even if it scares you. Take the first step. Then take the next. And the next. Momentum is everything. Once you start moving, everything changes. Your mindset changes. Your energy changes. Your life changes. But it all starts with one decision. The decision to stop wasting time. The decision to stop waiting. The decision to wake up. Wake up to the fact that life is short. Wake up to the fact that you are capable of more than you think. Wake up to the fact that your dreams are waiting, but they won't wait forever. And remember this, regret is heavier than fear. It's heavier than failure, heavier than pain, heavier than rejection, and it lasts far longer than any moment of discomfort you feel when you push yourself today. Don't let regret define your story. Don't let what if and I should have be the words that haunt you for the rest of your life. Let courage define your story. Let action define your life. Let urgency define every second you have left, because the clock is ticking. Every day is a gift, and every day wasted is a day you can never reclaim. Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. You owe it to yourself to try, to fight, to rise above fear and doubt, to honor the time you've been given. And when you do, something amazing happens. You start living with purpose. You start living with passion. You start living with intensity. You stop settling. You stop making excuses. You stop being a spectator in your own life. You start becoming unstoppable. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Start now. Do something that moves you forward. Take one step, then another, then another. Don't wait for inspiration. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for someone else to tell you it's time. You are in control. You are the author of your story. And the time to act is now. Your dreams are calling. Your potential is calling. Your life is calling. Will you answer? Because here's the truth. You don't get unlimited chances. You don't get unlimited days. You don't get unlimited time. You have this moment. That's all. And what you do with this moment will define everything. So rise up, fight, take action, chase your dreams, push past fear, overcome doubt, refuse to settle, and never, ever forget, time is running out, and your life is waiting. The only question is, will you take it?